welcome back to my channel. Tonight is at-home date night, which is really just a fancy way of saying that I took 10 minutes to put on some makeup and now I'm going to make us dinner. A lot of times when we go out to eat, we're disappointed in the food and it's annoying to spend a bunch of money on food that you're just not that pleased with. I am making us ravioli with a meat sauce. I'm going to do a big salad. It should be good. It's a go-to classic for us. It is 5 p.m. I had a productive morning and then a embarrassingly lazy afternoon. So took the time to put myself together a little bit and now I'm going to make this meal for us. Sam is on his way. Go to the door if you want to go potty. Let's go potty. Sit. Go sit. I do ground bison for this. Okay, meat is a little over halfway there. I'm going to go ahead and add the onions now so they have plenty of time to cook down. Oh, I think Sam organized the spice cabinet. It's nice. I'm gonna do garlic powder. I don't cook with fresh garlic anymore because I realized it was bothering my gut. So garlic powder works for me. Oregano, crushed red pepper flake, not too much. And then when I add the can of whole tomatoes, I'll also add the frozen basil. I get it in the frozen section of the grocery store. You can just buy little cubes. That way you don't have to buy like a whole basil plant and it ends up going to waste. I'll throw some of that in as well. And then I'll chop up the tomatoes carefully. I should probably put on an apron and go ahead and let it simmer. If you want your sauce to simmer down and become thicker, then you can leave it uncapped. But if you want to retain whatever liquid is there, cap it. That way it can't escape. I'm gonna do 2. This one's stubborn. There it goes. Give it a stir so that basil can melt. Then I'll let this come to a simmer. And I think I'll probably cover it partially. Probably gonna let this simmer for 45 minutes to an hour. From outside, Franny and I have this little afternoon tradition now of sitting on the back porch together, and I do some work out there, but my laptop was about to die. We have a plug out there, but I couldn't get the covering off of it. It has like a plastic cover and it's 222. I've been noticing that a lot lately, and that's like my number. My birthday is February 22nd, and I feel like it's my dad, but oh my gosh, I forgot to share this with you. Hang on. Please excuse my hair, by the way. It's 90% humidity here today, and there's just only so much a girl can do. The other day, we went to a thrift store. I think I spoke about it maybe in my previous vlog that I got a couple of belts. Maybe 2 vlogs ago. I can't remember. I got that chain belt and then one other belt that I don't know if I've shared yet. It's like vintage and Taylor. We were leaving that thrift store and we were walking up to the car, and all of a sudden Sam said something like, oh, there's treasure or something. And I looked over, and on the side of the road, someone had left this little teacup set on the side of the road. It was the most random thing. It just did not belong there at all. And I was like, can we have that? And he was like, well, whose is it? It's just sitting on the side of the road. So we brought it home and washed it up. And it's just the most precious thing ever. I have it sitting on the countertop so I can see it. But I kind of felt like that was my dad too, because I recently saw a video from someone who was talking about communicating with people who have passed and how you have to kind of express that you're willing to receive them in whatever way they want to come through. So rather than being like, I want to see a butterfly or something, you just express that you want to communicate with them however they want to come through. And when I saw that, it reminded me of a gift that he gave me when I was in college. This little wooden music box. He just mailed it to me at one point for no reason. And it was like the sweetest gift he ever gave me. And I never told him that. Sorry, I haven't gotten emotional in a while. I've always kept it. It's on our dresser. And when I saw this, it gave me the same feeling of just like the most delicate, precious gift. So, goodness, I have not gotten emotional in a while, but it's good to be emotional. So, wanted to share that with you. How did I even come to that? I don't even know how I got onto that topic. Oh, 222. Anyway, came in because I needed to charge my laptop. I am applying for yet another postdoc. I received word from one of them today that I applied for that kind of bridged academia and industry, and I did not get that position, which is okay. On to the next. So I found another one that I do think is a good fit. I just don't know if you can be remote for it, but I'm gonna try anyway and submit my application and see what comes of it. And then I need to do some modeling stuff later, some statistical modeling stuff. I've been kind of going back and forth with my advisor on one of the models and what we think is best for it. But anyway, that's where I'm at. I never get her to look at the camera. You don't remember how to get there?
No, I can't think of how to get there right now.
I know, I'm trying to think too. We're headed over to a little farm grocery store type place. We're gonna find something to cook for dinner tonight and tomorrow. And then, unfortunately, I think I need to pop into the department later today to see if IT fixed the computers properly, because several computers are having issues. That's what we are up to. We've got a sweet girl with us because it's not too warm out today. Franny never whines in the car, and she was whining, so we have pulled over to see if she has to go to the bathroom. If you're a dog parent, you already know. And now it is raining. Oh my goodness.
on in.
Good morning. It is the next day, which is Friday. I have several things on the agenda today. I actually got up this morning and drafted an email to my advisor with more thoughts on the statistics situation. I realized that the multi-level model for experiment 3 of my dissertation, I think it needs to be somewhat different than how I did in 1 and 2. It can get a little bit complicated, but we've kind of been going back and forth. I've been having to do a little bit of research and reading to figure out the best approach for it. So I worked on that already this morning, and then I want to get this vlog posted today. So I have been editing. I ordered a new external hard drive because mine is full and I was supposed to get here yesterday. But I woke up to a missed call, and when I Googled the number, it was Amazon. And then I went onto the account and saw that, I guess because it's like a highly priced tech item or something, they needed me to give them like a special code. And so that's why they called me, but it was at 10:30 at night and I was already asleep. So I spoke with the little chat bot or something, and I think they're coming back today, so I'm hopeful that they deliver it soon and I can export this vlog. Another update, the postdoc that I mentioned earlier that I was going to apply to, there was a contact listed, and I decided to go ahead after preparing the materials and ask them if they were still recruiting for the specific project, because there were 3 options. They're recruiting 3 postdocs and that one was full. Number 3 was still open and I was somewhat interested in that one. I went ahead and asked if they're accepting remote postdocs, and I guess they're kind of taking the students as a cohort, and so they prefer for them to be in person. So I decided just not to continue with that. It's a bummer that I prepared the materials, but it's also just a lesson. I think moving forward, I'm just going to reach out and confirm before I spend the time preparing the materials for submission when possible. So I just have to move on from that one. There's a couple more jobs that I would like to apply to. We'll see if I have time for that today. It's been quite the balance trying to find time to apply to positions and postdocs while also making progress on my dissertation, because everything just takes a lot of time. My friend Kayla's coming over this afternoon. We're gonna have tea and catch up. A lot going on today. I feel like I'm tired from even explaining it all. It feels like this week went by really quickly and there just weren't enough hours in each day. I'm sure you can relate. So I think that is all for now. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.